Lovely. Absolutely wrapped her up.
Gotta give it that. Spin on that thing. Still going.
Hello everyone, Rob from Fieldsports with Speed, and on this video you join myself and Mike out on an afternoon shooting a few Corvids next to the dairy farm. In this video I am going to talk a little bit about this little gun here. So if you're interested to see how I set up and how I shoot this moderated 410, stick around, watch that, watch some crow shooting, some good birds were shot by both of us. I hope you enjoy the video. Bit of a different hide today. So we've got an all the way round hide. So we're sat in this because we haven't got a very good backdrop, so we're just literally in this little hide right next to the field so we can get as close to the crows as possible, basically.
You going?
There you go, mate. Actually, lovely. Oh, I took that full on in the chest. I've got my crow call. I have got a lot better at this, Mike. Trust me. They're going to be flocking in. Third shot, look.
Third shots on. 3 shots like that. Well done. Even though you're in a bad mood,
I'm not in a bad
you're killing them.
Will you just shut up? Oh yeah. Oh, he's right up there.
Right.
I thought you was going to have me on your lap for a second there.
I was open arms.
Brown bread, mate. Well done.
On the pack.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shot. Can you imagine you?
God, that racked it right in the face, didn't it? So a shotgun you might have seen in a few of my videos is the Mossberg 500 Hushpower. It's a 410 gauge shotgun and I love it to bits. It's so effective in certain areas. But what I've not done is I haven't explained how I've set it up so I can shoot it to my full potential. These are a really, really hard gun to shoot. It's very unnatural for a lot of us to have to pump the action, which really does take some getting used to. But it's also a 410 gauge, which is an extremely hard caliber to shoot because you've got such a short string of shot and not very many pellets within that cartridge. So the first thing I did to modify the gun was I put a comb raiser on it. A comb raiser, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically something that's going to raise this stock up, so when you mount the gun up, your head comes up above the barrel. I've done this by adding this little rubber comb raiser with this little sleeve wrapped around it to hold it in place. This is a 15mm comb raiser, I believe, so it's brought my head well above the gun, which I'll show you in a minute. The other thing is I've added on this little rubber recoil pad, which isn't for the recoil obviously, but what it does is I've put a bit of foam in there to actually lengthen it out. And this gun is slightly longer than I'd normally shoot my 12 bore. This is a 15-inch length of pull, and it is a little bit long, but I like that for several reasons. Firstly, when I mount it up, it is right there. I'm shooting straight away. So not great when I'm wearing a thick jacket, granted, but I like the fact that it's there in my shoulder, I'm ready to swing, rather than having to cram into it and really feel uncomfortable. They come really short as standard, which is completely useless for most people. I'm 5'8", so relatively short. I'm built for power, not for speed. Secondly, why I like the stock so long is with me mounting up into the gun, I have got the weight out in front of me. So it's putting this light little gun further out in front of me. So I've got more weight in this hand to control the gun. It means that my arm's extended when I'm swinging. So I've got more steadiness to control the gun. It works for me, might not work for everyone, but I'm explaining how I've set the gun up, and I'm sure you've seen the standard I shoot this gun to in some of the videos, so I'm not talking a load of, or maybe I am. So that's my stock setup. That's how I have the gun and I shoot it all the time. What I'm going to show you now is, well, I'm going to try and show you in the camera, is how high my eye sits over this rib. So hopefully you'll be able to see this. But you'll see that my eye is sat well over that rib. And I do that for one main reason, so I can see the bird to shoot at. When you've got this big tube in the way, it makes it bloody hard to see the target to shoot at. So yes, the gun shoots very high, and I'm shooting it very high, but I shoot all my guns really high, so it's not a big issue for me. I'm bringing my eye line away from the gun so I can maintain a really good focus on the target. That was a buzzard, not a crow. There's no crows round here anymore. So that in a nutshell is how I've got the gun set up and my reasons why. Still going on there, don't I?
Oh, come on, don't drag it out. Nobody likes that.
Oh, he's down. Here we've got the pro athlete that is Mike running after crow. Lovely. Absolutely wrapped her up. Oh.
Send him to his grave.
He's gone.
He's turning. He's in the pattern. Good boy. Well done.
I need to reload. As for my technique of shooting this gun, I do a lot of swing through. If I start out in front, which you will want to do with a lighter gun because your hands are out in front of that target before your brain's even registered it, you generally miss in front. So I find with swing through, I can pick that target up from behind, find the line, swing out in front and shoot it. And I've done that quite successfully. Mike, there's crows everywhere. You can't be fanning about. Come on.
Good to go.
You'd make a really bad hillbilly. Yeah, it's turning in lovely. Beautiful. Look at them all over there. Go on.
Go on, go on.
Effective pest control. Just low. Coming low into the pattern now. It's like a brick wall. So what I've put out, which I've very rarely put out when shooting corvids, is the flapper. So I normally find that it puts them off because it just looks so unnatural. That these birds, they're sort of coming in nice and low, and the ones that are going over the top corner are sort of drifting on behind us to the farm. So I'm hoping by just putting this out and giving it a go on a slow wing beat, it might just pull them across. Give it a go. If they start veering off, I'll just pull it back in. We're only out for a couple of hours in the hide, but it wouldn't be a day out in the hide if we didn't have the hide snack of the day. Oh, is there one coming, Mike?
There's one drifting in from the left, Robert.
Oh no, Mike. Don't worry, I've got something that's going to cheer you up. So today's hide snack of the day, courtesy of Mr. Phil Curley. Thank you very much, mate. We got a slice of Colin, lad.
Is it low fat?
Low fat, sugar free.
You could have cut it a bit better.
Sorry. There you go, lad.
Thank
Get stuck
you.
into that. Thanks, Phil.
Oh,
Oh.
nice shot, mate.
Oh, I'm mouthful of Colin. That's the fuel I need.
Said the vicar.
It's good Colin, that. As for cartridges, it's pretty much these alone I shoot through this gun. The main reason that I use these cartridges is because they're one of the very, very few, if not the only, subsonic cartridge I've seen on the market. So they are very, very quiet through this little gun. They're called the Ely Extra Long, which is a 3-inch cartridge of 18 grams of 6-shot in a fibre wad. I know a lot of people moan about subsonic cartridges, saying they don't hit as hard and they're really slow. Yes, they are a bit slower because they're subsonic, but I found them to kill crows as cleanly as most other cartridges. I remember back in the day when we used to shoot plastic wad through a 410, they were awesome. I can't deny it, they were fantastic, and they used to kill birds a lot further than you will do with a fibre wad. But I don't want to be chucking plastic wads all over my farmer's land, so I'm using fibre wad cartridges, and I found these are the best option through this gun. Was that my call?
No.
No?
No.
What? Was that actually in the paddock?
It'll come swooping in fairly quick.
But that was my call then, wasn't it? Called him right in, Mike. Honestly, crow calling card. Oh, what a barrel. I think he was pretty much mushed anyway, but that absolutely did him. Fair play.
Go on. Oh! You had one, didn't you?
Yeah. If there's ever a chance to have a triple, that was probably it.
And you stacked it.
And I stacked it. Oh, wrapped him up.
Yes! Good shot, mate. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
That was a fast crow.
Kill him.
He's dead.
Is he?
No.
Thought you was waiting until fucking Christmas then. You obviously didn't see him, did you?
No. You still going? What, mate?
Yeah, I only loaded 2.
Still recording.
That was so close. Oh, that would look so cool if I'd have hit that first barrel. That was literally like 7 or 8 yards, wasn't it?
Yeah, you missed it.
Yeah, alright, thank you. So a little bit for people who haven't used one of these before or haven't seen one of these before, I'm going to give you a quick demonstration on how to load it. So with that as it is, that's locked. That won't move, and you've got to push this little catch here to then be able to release the fore end. So if I push that catch and slide that back, that will now be open to load your first cartridge. So you got the breech open, put your first cartridge in, slide that forward. That's one in the chamber. If you want to load any more, you can fit 2 more of these cartridges in. You just literally slide them straight in like that, and they'll hold in the tube on the bottom of the gun. There's 2 ready to go. You've got a safety on top, ready to push forward, ready to fire. If for some reason you didn't want to shoot the cartridges, you just literally do the same. You press that little button, open the gun, and it'll pop out. It'll then load the next one in. You can just give it a little shake and unload. There we go. If you didn't want to have that and you had one in the gun there, so you don't want to keep recocking it, you've got a little metal thing here which you just literally press, give the cartridge a little wiggle. They're quite hard in these ones because the cartridges are so small. It's a lot easier in a 12 gauge, and that will just ping out from the tension of the spring. So just to check it's empty, you've got your little catch here, press it, cock that back, and it's empty. It's as easy as that. As for using it, it's like any other shotgun that I've used, but you pump the thing. So the safety goes forward, I'm ready to fire, you swing through, bang, and then all you have to do is cock it backwards and forwards, and that will load. It'll extract your empty round and put your new round from the under tube back in. Is there?
See those?
Oh, I see him.
You going?
No, you go, mate. Oh, you defend. Oh.
Fuck me, what do you think you're shooting?
Oh, dude, I just felt it. I felt it was going to be right, but it didn't work.
Goodbye.
Lovely, mate.
We've got to get the 30, haven't we? Gotta give it that tour.
If you say that one more time, my God.
Send him to his grave. See?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that
You
pop.
heard that, is it?
Oh, fucker. I actually felt sorry for him.
Oh.
He was like, ugh. Oh.
That's orgasmic. I've had a lot of people message me about saying how their gun jams a lot, and I have had it too. They do it. I got round it by cleaning the chamber within an inch of its life, and also one other thing, I pump the gun quite slow. That sounded really weird, but I'm going to leave it in. What I mean by that is if I was to go bang and rack it really quick like that, what it will generally do is the little claw will slip the brass. It will just pull straight over it and it will leave the spent round in your chamber. It's really, really annoying and quite hard to get out, because normally what you'll find with the 3-inch cartridges is the end of the crimp actually burns to the chamber. It like melts the plastic and it's a pain in the ass to get out. There's 2 ways that I get it out. The first thing I'll try is, because there's obviously an empty left in the chamber, I will literally just shut the gun, I will fire it again, so like dry fire it, and then gently try and extract it. 8 times out of 10 that works. It does work quite well. If it doesn't, then we're down to trying to get the penknife and claw it out. I'll just try and pump the gun slowly and then not get into this mess. But there you go, there's the gun. I thought I'd just explain it. I've never explained it before. It's a great tool and I really, really do like it. It comes in useful so many times within my shooting, whether it be noise sensitive areas or unsociable hours that I'm going out, or just trying to keep the birds flighting for longer. It does work because it's so silent, it's so quiet, sorry. They're a relatively cheap investment for someone like me who uses it quite a lot. These now, I think they're retailing at just under 900 quid brand new, but they're very simple. They don't have many mechanical issues because they are so simply built. And the other thing is, you'll have so much fun with them. When you hit a cracker, oh my goodness, it is such a good feeling. It really is, because it's such a little pop gun, got no recoil at all. They're really fun to shoot. So like you see, the hide, it's a nice little all-round hide. So very, very good. And the birds didn't see us very well. What you'll notice here is with the hide here, we've got the pattern quite close. So it's literally like not even 10 yards to these first birds. So it's keeping the pattern quite close. So basically the birds aren't going to be very far away. Your killing range on these 410s is probably 30 yards, 35 yards consistently with fiberwood cartridges. Know the ranges that we can kill birds and get on and shoot them. Site's nice and tidy, just as we found it, and we have finished on 31 birds, so we're really happy with that. Just a couple of hours after work, and it's been a nice little outing. Some great fun with the Hushpower, and that's exactly what we want. Nice, quiet, not annoying anyone, and a good bit of challenging shooting. There's another few out the way, so thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next video. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who makes these videos possible, and thank you to you for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and click the like button if you want to see more content like this. Stay tuned for new videos every Tuesday, and finally check out the new Fieldsports with Speed merchandise to help support the channel. Link is in the description below. Catch you on the next video.